everybody, Vampire Lord 1024, and this is my 45th creepy locations in video games video. So I'm going to be talking about the Chimera Lab in Mother 3 or Earthbound 2, and of course spoilers as well. So if you're not the type of person that likes to have things spoiled for them, then I probably wouldn't continue watching this video because I have to talk about spoilers because that's basically what this is going to be about. Well, other than it being a creepy locations video game video of mine. So, if you haven't played Mother 3, whether the original Japanese language version or whatever, or the unofficial English fan translation version, which is what I played, or if you haven't seen my Mother 3 Let's Play videos, then I'd go watch them first before you watch this video, because the Chimera Lab is kind of sort of in the middle of Mother 3 of the game when you visit that location within the game. So yeah, anyways, it's basically Lucas and his dog Boney go to the Chimera Lab in Nowhere Island, and basically there's some really weird chimeras running around. There is a ostrich that has the body, which is basically the head of an elephant. There is a horse head on like the top part of a spider called a horse antula. There is a orangutan's head that has these giant bat wings, and there was like I think a dogfish or something else. There was I don't know. It's a really weird place. The music's even creepy too once you enter the actual Chimera Lab itself. After the pig mask outside confuses Lucas and Boney for new part-timers because they were supposed to have new part-time help at the Chimera Lab. Basically, Pokey/Porky Minge from Earthbound is in, obviously, Mother 3, and he basically kidnapped Jeff and Donuts' dad, Dr. and Donuts, and is basically forcing Dr. and Donuts to make chimeras at this Chimera Lab. And as you saw or should have seen, that the building itself is basically a Chimera 2, as it has a head of some unknown creature on the top of the head. Now, this head on the top of the front of the Chimera Lab building, it's never explained what in the world it is. It's never mentioned by any of the characters in any part of the game, or any time during the visit to the Chimera Lab, Mother 3, and that's what I would like to know, what really it is. As you saw, probably, I was talking about the few weird chimeras that were running around, and I explored all of the building. Of course, you're seeing my old Let's Play video on this, and basically you just wander throughout the Chimera Lab, and you get to visit every spot in there. You get to check out the bathrooms. You can't really visit them, but you can see some ghosts though, and you keep on knocking on that door. A few more ghosts will pop up and whatnot. Of course, there's other people to talk to, the NPCs, but yeah, you can also see some of the chimeras in this one room, because two monkeys are running around, and the pig masks asked Lucas and Boney, his dog, to go look for the monkeys, throughout the Chimera Lab building. And as you'll probably see either now or probably here soon, I actually take a look at the map of the Chimera Lab, and it's a pretty big building. You know, it has several rooms, several small rooms here and there. It only seems to have, one set of bathrooms, which is kind of inconvenient. If it was a real place, you'd probably have to have multiple bathrooms, because of a lot of workers there. It's probably a random fact, but anyways, you go through the Chimera Lab and you kind of see what horrors are there. What they've been doing. These weird animal things, that they're making, or chimeras. And you're just like, wow, how did they even think about that? How did they think about taking an ostrich and replacing its body with the head of an elephant? I mean, or taking a spider and making it huge and then putting a horse head on top of it. Oh, hey, you might remember seeing my video in 2018 about where I, kind of did a top 10 favorite chimeras with another 3, that I also showed you. There's also I can't remember if it's in or around the Chimera Lab, but you do actually see this thing called a pigtunia, not a petunia, but a pigtunia. Basically flowers that have like where the little flower spot is, like the whatever, where the petals are, right there that holds the petals up. It's a pig's face, and there's 3 of them. It's really weird. And yeah, there's also this other thing. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a cow, or no, it was like a horse, actually. Yeah, that's right. And its tail was the head of a snake or something. And I remember encountering it a few times and seeing it. I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool, kind of weird. Yeah, they seem to really enjoy making a lot of chimeras at the Chimera Lab. But also, you also encounter the almost mecha lion. It's a surprise boss fight that just almost comes out of nowhere. And, you defeat it, and, you think, it's dead, and then you're like, oh shit, it's getting back up. And then you see this thing called a clay man, which is basically this one piece of like clay that was made into like a kind of like a humanoid like figure that got struck by lightning, and it basically comes in and from the right side and just bashes this almost mecha lion right up against the wall, and it defeats it. And then basically, while you're still looking for the 2 monkeys, they unleashed, well, more so they released, I guess, another chimera called the Ultimate Chimera. And basically, the pig masks are telling Lucas and Boney that, you should be looking out for this big old red chimera with a big old mouth. And whatever you do not basically confront it, basically run away from it. And if you watch my Let's Play videos this far into my my Mother 3 Let's Play, then you'll know that I mentioned that the Ultimate Chimera can basically just insta-kill Lucas and his dog Boney at this point of the game. It's that powerful that you cannot actually fight it, that you actually have to run away, and you'll be seeing, or you should be seeing, hopefully, that that's basically what happens. There's also a Drago that is frozen solid. Also, if you haven't known, there's actually other chimeras that exist early on in the game. Surprisingly, there is this Drago that got basically modified. It's called the Mecha Drago. It's actually towards the end of Chapter 1 that Flint ends up fighting. And to me, it was a bitch to fight. Also, there was the reconstructed Caribou, which was basically a caribou within the game that basically went evil at the pig mask army that turned it into like, kind of like a cyborg in a way, I guess, and you have to fight that early on in the game too. And that was kind of a bitch to fight too. I also have, of course, those 2 videos on my here on my YouTube channel too. If you wanna check those out sometime and whatnot. But yeah, the Chimera Lab's pretty creepy. You obviously get to see the ultimate Chimera, and it does kind of chase you though. You probably should have saw by now, but it did. If not, well, you should be seeing it. And I know probably it's like, wait, how do you say you should be seeing it? See, because I'm doing a separate voiceover, and I don't really review what part of the video I'm at. So that's probably why it seems like I'm talking about random stuff. But yeah, you end up having the Chimera chase after you, and the monkeys end up helping out Lucas and Boney. One of the monkeys ends up knocking this little yellow bird or duck off the back of the Chimera that's basically sitting on top of this white button that basically activates the ultimate Chimera. Of course, the ultimate Chimera it reminds me a lot of kind of like there's one Pokemon and Pokemon Uranium in a way. You know, I think it was called Simiconda, and it's pre-evolution, which I have in Pokemon Uranium, by the way. Oh, and speaking about Pokemon Uranium, hey, if you want to see me play that game all the way through, then just go search my YouTube channel for my Pokemon Uranium Let's Play. It's really a good ROM hack, in my opinion. And you can also check those videos out too. But, oh, and of course, if you ever played, you know, like Super Smash Bros. Brawl or Onward, and have been to the Newport City stage in any of those games, you might remember seeing the Ultimate Chimera within that stage in the Super Smash Bros. Games. Well, Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, like Onward. Because the Ultimate Chimera actually does appear at random in the Newport City stage within that game, and that's pretty cool though. It's actually kind of big in the stage compared to some of the smaller characters, but yeah, anyways, I have to say that the Chimera Lab in Mother 3 is probably one of the scarier locations within the game itself, you know. And I mean, there's the Osohi, or however you say it, castle. There's that. Yeah, it's scary with its ghosts and stuff, but you know, I don't really know. I mean, some people say that, you know, like living things are scary, but things that are not living are also like more scary, more terrifying. I guess it really all depends on the person, you know. So, and you know, like I said, the Chimera Lab, yeah, it has its fair share of creepiness to it. You know, it's creepy because, like I said, of the music. You know, it has all these weird creatures running around. You know, outside of the Chimera Lab. You know, inside of the Chimera Lab. It's almost like you know, you go into it and you're just like, well, I don't even know what's even in here. I don't even know what to expect or what to even find or what's gonna find me. You know, I mean, if the Chimera Lab was still going on in Mother 3, I'd imagine though that, you know, they probably could have created some more bizarre chimeras, you know, a lot of just more crazy stuff. And just like, I don't know who thought of all that. I don't know, maybe the pig mask working there. I don't know, maybe the pig masks gave Dr. Donuts their crazy ass ideas, and he's like, well, I don't know, this is really crazy, but I guess we could try to make it work or something, you know? So anyways, it's getting towards the end of the video, so please subscribe. Don't forget to, you know, share my video and all of that good stuff too. Oh, and you can also follow my social medias, which are listed below in the description of my videos, actually all my videos. Or you can go to my YouTube channel's About tab and scroll all the way down to where it says links and click on the social medias there. Anyways, this is all pre-recorded, pre-edited, all that stuff. Premiering, it's not live. It's like, I mean, I'm not live streaming this though. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. And of course, I will see you all some other time. Until then.